And welcome to Naples, which seems not to have the same building height requirement. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Sorrento. My bed is a little smaller than I would have liked, but at the very least I have this wonderful view of the building across from me. That's nice. We're walking down this street here in Sorrento. Not only have we found some huge agave, but look at these cacti. These are like 15-foot tall monster cacti. I want one for my balcony. It is pretty high up here, and that is Vesuvius.
Oh my gosh, just look at it all.
And now it's my mom's turn to eat the whole fish. Good morning and welcome to Praiano. Over there in the distance, I think that's Positano you can see. And today we're going to hike up a mountain to get to the Path of the Gods. If you like stairs, this is the place for stairs. How you doing?
I'm doing it. We only just begun.
Look at all that boat traffic. Hundreds of them coming and going. Here's the trailhead, the Sentiero dei Dei, the Path of the Gods. Most internet resources will tell you to go to the Bomarano trailhead because that's way up the cliff and is easier. But because we are gluttons for pain, we're starting at the bottom. Right up through this building. Found a wall of succulents. I grow these at home. I think they're really cute, but I don't know if I've ever seen them actually in their natural habitat. I guess it's growing on rock walls, looking over the sea. Found some ruins. Who knows how old this is? There's a monorail that parallels the trail up the mountain. And apparently, the local ant population is using it as a bit of a superhighway. Look at them all. Hooey! This has got to be the most uphill I've done since Guadalupe Peak last year. Somehow my mom's pulling it off too, so can't be that tough, right?
Oh, for God's sake. When we're down,
you
owe me.
Look what we found halfway up the cliff. Grapes! We're almost to the place where the path reaches the one from Bomarano. And there's this little kind of hiking village area up here, which I am told has both water and espresso. Yeah. In case I didn't mention it earlier, I don't even remember because my brain is fogged from exhaustion and dehydration. We decided to take the non-canonical way up here, which was about 1,000,000 stairs. And we have reached, ostensibly, the top of the stairs. There might actually be some downhill now. Grazie a Dio. Look at this. It's Jingle Bells, the source of all the mule poop. We just had wonderful lemon slushies, and now, for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, some downhill.
Yay. Oh, your dad would love this.
Right. If I remember correctly, the story behind the Path of the Gods hike is that the large divot, the valley that we kind of walked through, was created by the gods in order to save Odysseus from one of his many challenges out on one of the islands in the bay here. I would give a better intro to this, but once again, I have no internet. And in the category of reasons why my dad couldn't do this, those over there are people, and that is the cliff. Some more ruins way up here on the mountain. Here we go. Scenic lookout number 1.
Oh my God, so beautiful.
Look at the road all the way down there. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it. Added my little stone. Here's a geography lesson. while I'm up here on this dangerous cliff. Hold on, let's get closer to the edge just to make it scarier. Over there, that's the Amalfi Peninsula. That's the peninsula that, you know, at the very tip, we have the island of Capri. Oh, a little bit behind the mountain there, you can't quite see Sorrento. That's where we're staying. Just behind this thing here, this edge, we've got Positano, which is where we're headed. Now over there, you can just see on the horizon that sort of stubby bit of land. That's the rest of the Italian peninsula shooting south into Calabria. So we're here just gazing out over this beautiful and historic sea, replete with legends as old as Odysseus, watching as boats still ply its cerulean waters. This is a wonderful place. God, I love Italy. There's Priano, all spread out down there. Beautiful little town. I think those trees are braver than I. My mom found the ultimate survivor, a dandelion, just enjoying some sun, a million miles above the ocean. And there's Positano, our first real glimpse of it, built all the way back up into the cliff. Ooh, cave people. This is a huge tourist place. This is also apparently a reasonably popular shopping center for affluent folks, which is why the entire thing is parked with large yachts. Finally, some shade. I believe that this is the divot associated with the Ulysses myth, but I'm not sure because that whole myth might be a complete fabrication to get people going down this hiking trail. And welcoming us, finally, into Nocelle, we have some new friends. Turns out that we are still a decent ways from Positano. Yeah. Yeah, what goes up must come down.
Oh my God, forever.
Switchback City. At least we get to observe this beautiful looming wall of prickly pear. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Yacht Club.
Oh, sure.
Well, look at them all.
Mine's the big one over there.
Nice. Okay, the stairs are winning. We have been going downstairs, straight up, for the last 30 minutes. Yeah, it's real hard on the knees, so I'm back to my old tricks from Guadalupe Mountain. Turns out that if you run down the hill, it's more like a controlled fall, and somehow feels better. There he is. After the 10,000 yard stairs, we found him.
There you go.
And finally, after 50 million steps, we have made it to Positano. That's a cool tree with little purple flowers on it. Lemon, ice creams, and cappuccinos because we deserve it. Both the streets and the crowds here make Sorrento look, you know, casual and out of the way. But this is a nice, pretty tree. The Amalfi Coast loves its lemons. Here's the cliffs that we drove along earlier. Here's the tip of the Amalfi Peninsula. And we're getting back to Sorrento. That was quite a hike. I've been hiking some pretty interesting places in the past couple years. I have a video on the Grand Canyon, I have a video on Guadalupe Peak, Arches, all sorts of things like that. I even went to Cinque Terre while I was here. But this is the first time that my mother came along, and I'm really impressed on how well she did. She struggled on some of those hills, but yeah, she pulled it off, so I'm really proud of her. All in all, it's a fantastic hike. I highly recommend it if you're in Sorrento or Positano or anywhere on Amalfi. It's not that hard to get to. We took the bus. It took about an hour. My dad took the ferry to get out to the same town because he can't handle the heights. And all in all, it just seemed pretty straightforward. The travel will be time-consuming, but whatever. You'll make it. The views are fantastic. The Bomarano trailhead is probably good if you don't like a lot of physical exertion, but there's going to be steps either way. And if you're looking to prove something, and I'm always looking to prove something,
definitely start in Priano, because those stairs they're definitely taller than normal stairs. It feels like you're hiking up a step pyramid. It's an experience, so definitely go for that if you're looking for an adventure. Tomorrow we're going to head to some of the best preserved Roman ruins in the world, Pompeii and Herculaneum. Pompeii and Herculaneum. It's going to be a bit of a journey to get out there, so we're going to start bright and early. And until then, signing off.